EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Tonight, we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cleveland Browns. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
2nd and 3. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Quick slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now back to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season, but Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Browns will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind? Hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Going right side here, and that's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
An inside run with Jenkins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter. Browns drive about to get started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
2nd and 6. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll set up to throw. Open man is bound. He's got it. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
4-yard gain.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
First down.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Down the right sideline. He's on his way. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. And Mr. Reliable shows those legs again here in the playoffs.
And what do coaches tell us all the time? In the playoffs, the team that runs the football well will win the game and ultimately be a champion. They're trying to prove that fact today.
Setting the tone on the ground. On 1st down is Jenkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Jenkins from 17 yards out. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. They give up the middle. Jenkins. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. From the 33, here's second down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Two yards to go, second down. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Bond. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
The 15-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Browns drive about to get started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Cleveland offense ready to go. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Once again, Judkins. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. And we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, give it to Judkins. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So after 4... Browns drive about to get started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Over the middle, he's got Bond. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
43-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Bond. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
A give. Here's Judkins. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 166 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round.
1st and 10 at the 16.
1st down, right back to Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the Watt. Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field, fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Here now, 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Judkins. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. It to the 34, good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4. It gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they'll indeed take a knee.
At the 60, at the 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60.
And they will take a knee here.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
And they take a knee. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. The Browns going to roll on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.